St. Michael's Place, Pecan Street, Newport, and of course everybody knows this guy. This guy is Jay Cox. This is Nora Weller. First of all, Jay, tell us a little bit about Nora, and then we'll talk to her and get all the information from her.
Well, David, it's good to be here today. Glad you're out with us again. And one of the things before we introduce Nora to you is we're having a luau here today, and we should have set up around in the cafeteria today. It's decorated with all kinds of decorations and palm trees, and residents are excited about what's going on. We're just going to have a big party here this afternoon, and that's just one of the things we have going on here. So we're excited here at St. Michael's today. We're having a big party. So
party time.
You should stay around with us. You're dressed for it. You got the
I'm ready to go.
Bright colors on.
Yes, sir.
And, you'd fit in well with us today.
Sir.
And so anyway, we're all having a luau here today at St. Michael's. We're having a good time, but just one of the many things going on here at St. Michael's. And like I said, we've had some changes, and one of the changes we have is a brand new director of nursing, and this is Miss Nora Weller, and we'll let her kind of tell us a little bit about herself. And so we're introducing to you today Miss Nora.
Miss Nora, we welcome you to the program, and we welcome you to St. Michael's Place. First of all, we've got to find out a little bit about you. Tell us about you, where you grew up, just a little information, and how you got to St. Michael's Place.
Okay. I grew up in a small town outside of Batesville in Independence County, Sulphur Rock.
Sulphur Rock.
Little bitty town. I started in long-term care in '95. That's telling you how old I am.
Okay.
As a CNA, and I've worked my way up to Director of Nursing. I worked at Woodlawn in Batesville as their Director of Nursing for almost 9 years.
Wow, okay.
Left there, went to Batesville Healthcare, even went to Walnut Ridge to Lawrence Hall.
Okay.
And then I took a couple of years off, and I sold tractor parts and worked on the farm. And I didn't know Jay said he was going to get somebody off a tractor to come be the Director of Nursing, but that's exactly what they did.
I was kidding with Nora before we got on. I said, well, Jay told me that we were going to just get some old girl off the tractor and be the Director of Nursing, and look who shows up. Nora Weller shows up from Sulphur Rock, Arkansas. that is pretty neat. Well, let me ask you this, Nora, and you talk about being in long-term care and looking back, what got you into this field? What kind of triggered the mind to say this is what I want to do?
I always knew I wanted to be a nurse, and elderly people to me are the greatest generation on earth. They took care of us, they raised us, and they deserve care and respect. And I mean, they're the greatest generation.
And I can tell by the way you answer that question that you've got a heart for this business, and that's what this business is looking for. It's what St. Michael's is looking for, somebody for the Director of Nursing that would come in here and have the love for the residents that you have to have. Tell me a little bit about Director of Nursing as itself in general. What are some job responsibilities, and specifically what you do here at St. Michael's?
Staffing, reports, making sure everything's done, especially according to regulation. People don't realize that long-term care is regulated second to nuclear power plants.
Is that right?
That's right.
I knew lots of government regulations in that, and you got to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. And so you did that for a long time. You got on the tractor. You came here, and tell us about the experience so far. And I know you got a plan about what's going to work here for St. Michael's Place. Tell us a little bit about how excited you are to be here.
When they called me for an interview, and I came in and I walked in the building, I just knew this was my new home.
Wow.
I mean, I just felt that this place has a great atmosphere. The staff is great. I got plans to make things better.
Sure.
It's not because it's a bad home at all. It's great. They just treat their residents wonderful, but, everywhere can have some changes to make it better.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely.
I'm going to be part of that change.
Absolutely. Well, a lot of experience, bring a lot of experience, and bring no doubt a love for what you do. Jay, I know it's excited to have Nora here. We continue to do great things here at St. Michael's Place. And you talk about party time, but lots of things going on throughout the course of the year, and we're just excited about the growth that we're having here at St. Michael's Place. Talk a little bit about the growth that we talk about.
We are, and probably next month we'll introduce another new employee. We did get a new dietary manager as well, and we won't talk about her today. We'll wait and introduce next month. So we're like I said, we've undergone some changes, some very positive changes, and a lot of people are afraid of change, but we've made necessary changes for the better, and so we're excited about that. And one of the things I heard Nora say that talking about the elder generation and how they deserve good positive care because they've taken care of us. Long-term care is something that gets in your blood. I've seen people come and try to get into long-term care and not last in this field. And yes, we do go through employees that come in, and it's not for them.
Sure.
We have to go through those. People graduate nursing, they get into it and realize this is not their field. Same way with CNAs and even people in the other areas of our home that we have maintenance, we have housekeeping, we have dietary. People realize that this line of work is not for them, but that's okay because we also will find some that it gets in their heart, it gets in their blood, and this is for them because working with this age group and working with these types of people, to me it's a calling and it's a lifestyle, and we want those employees that want to be here and want this, and once it gets inside of you, you can't get away from it. And so we are excited to have people on board that want to take care of these elders. And it's not all elders. Now we're in the nursing home field, we're getting residents that are younger. People are getting sicker at a younger age nowadays. You'll find, because of lifestyle changes, people are coming into nursing homes a lot younger than they used to. And so we're also having to adapt and make changes, for younger residents. And so that creates new challenges for us. So, and part of our changes and dynamics that we're having to change is because of that. But what we're doing at St. Michael's is very positive, and we're excited about the growth and excited about the changes and excited to have new staff. So.
Well, I know this, and Nora, I kid you about getting off the tractor and coming to work here in Jay looking for somebody, but I know you're a welcome addition to St. Michael's Place. They love having you. Congratulations on your new job assignment.
Thank you.
Nora Weller, she's from Sulphur Rock, Arkansas. She told me early on, she's from a small little town up near Batesville. And I said, well, what is Sulphur Rock? And I happen to know your basketball coach, Coach Krotz, did I not?
Yes, you did.
Could you shoot it pretty well when you played?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably could still do that, but my sons could probably outshoot me.
Well, we don't want to tell them that. No, keep them thinking that you can outshoot them. Jay, we appreciate you, my friend, for taking time to join us here at St. Michael's Place. And once again, congratulations to you on your job assignment. St. Michael's Place, Pecan Street in Newport. We've got things going on out here. We're growing, we're happy, and we're doing what we need to do for our community.
Come see us.